I'm so high, so high. They told me to sit back, don't make a sound, don't go to the unknown. But I'm too curious for that. Might be a little crazy, I don't mind. I like the way it feels. No need to set off the alarm. No, so I won't stick with it, running in a wheel, no. So I'll be taking off, for I'm dead and gone. Oh, I'm so high, so high. I'm erase the aeroplanes up in the sky. I'm so high, so high. I'm a dream and fall asleep on clouds tonight. Yeah. You see, my home is where my heart is, so I reach for higher ground. I'm living out of a suitcase. I'm getting close, now I can taste it. Flavors bitter, still so sweet. I see.
There is only one of you, only one of me. There's a million of those who won't let us be. But they're not gonna see me bleed. Cause baby, I got you. I've been beaten to the ground, dragged across the dirt. I've been scared to live cause some people never learn. But they're not gonna watch me burn. Cause baby, I got you. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's a dancing underneath the disco lights. They can try but they can never take me down. Ooh, cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. They always bring all the lonely, but with you here nothing can scare me. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I will tell them what I'm feeling forevermore. I don't care about the feelings, not anymore. So let's show them that love is pure, no matter who it's for. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's a dancing underneath the disco lights. They can try but they can never take me down. Cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid.
To all my members out there, you lift me up so high. The support you give me makes me touch the sky. In every lonely moment, when shadows start to fall, your love shines like a beacon. I hear your heartfelt call. Thank you, dear members, for standing by my side. With your strength and courage, we take this wild ride. From morning's glow to starry night, you're the reason I shine, my forever guiding light. standing by my side. With your strength and courage, we take this wild ride. From morning's glow to starry night, you're the reason I shine, my forever guiding light. Desert where it's dry, where the cacti proudly stand. You're my loyal companions, my devoted band. Through rocky trails and valleys, we gather every mile. Hand in hand we wander with your endless smiles.
Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Desert Adventures in Arizona. Coming to you live from the Ironwood Forest National Monument here in dusty southern Arizona. I've got my CR View cup this morning, and I see there in the chat, good morning, Tim, Gracie, and Crystal. The best coffee of the day is in a member's coffee cup. Good to see everybody here. Thank you very much for being here. I hope your Monday is going well. Let's see who we have in the chat here. Looks like Step Van Dan renewed his membership. Thanks, Dan. I'll have to check and make sure I've got him on the right level. First member in the house is Gracie and Jacques Adventures. Good morning, good morning. Van Girl Cheryl coming to us from the Arctic up in northern Canada. Captain Jack Scrapper is here, the second channel member. Good morning, good morning. CR View, also a channel member. Thank you very much. Mo Bang for Your Bucks is here. Good morning, Tim. Good to have you. I lost track, Tim. Are you in California or Illinois? Van Girl Cheryl is here. I already said that. And Catherine Cook. Let's see where Lucas is. Look at this. He's taking a nap. Lucas, you better say hi. All right, here he comes. There's Lucas. We're working him pretty hard this morning with the fetching game he loves to play, because you're going to have to spend about 4 hours or so in the kennel today. Yeah, you're going to be kenneled today, okay? So we'll set you up with a bunch of snacks and some toys and all kinds of good stuff to play with while we're gone. All right? Okay, good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Scrolling. Ava Potterfield is here. Good morning, good morning. Always start my Mondays off with Ava on the TV. And we do that in between, of course, playing with Lucas, because he starts early. As soon as he has his breakfast, he's ready to play. So I usually put Ava on the TV, and we did again this morning. And I'm looking for his photo here. Well, first thing he wants to do is he's got to cuddle. He wants to have cuddles in the morning. And here he is this morning. So he thinks he's a lap puppy. He's at least 70 pounds, maybe a little bit more. But here he is cuddling with me this morning. That's an every morning occurrence. He's got to come up and get ear rubbies and cuddles. And then we go out to play. This is Lucas getting ready for Mom to throw the ball to him. So you see he crouches down behind this bush, this creosote bush, and he waits and waits and waits. And you can walk around the yard and water plants, or, pick up, any trash that may have blown in, or, do any raking, and he'll sit there. he'll sit there and sit there. We haven't tested his maximum patience, but I know he'll sit there for 10 minutes waiting for that ball to come. That's what he lives for. So we did some playtime this morning, some cuddle time, and that's how our morning goes. And then Lucas takes a break. There's Ava on the TV. That was last week, I think. And then Lucas takes a break and takes a nap on his couch. All those toys there from the morning. While it's too cold to go outside, he digs toys out of his toy box and plays with them in the living room, and that's our morning. All right, back to the chat. Did you guys like the pond video? I've made that. Ava Potterfield really likes that pond, so I worked hard to get it cleaned up here a couple months ago and put a GoPro down underneath the water and recorded that. It came out pretty good. Ivan K's here. Tim, I think I said good morning to you. Thank you very much for being a channel member. Rez is here. Good morning. Good morning. Good to have you. Ray Crum popped in. Good morning. Good morning. Scrolling. Illinois until April 9th. Okay. So you're going to be there for the time change. So let's try to figure out when daylight savings time happens, and I understand it's the second Sunday in March. So I always struggle with, am I going to reschedule my live stream or leave it the same time? So if I leave it the same time, I think it's going to be an hour later for you guys. So let's see. The first Sunday was the 1st of March, right? So the second Sunday is the 8th. All right. So the 10th of March is my live stream. What day is today? Today's the 3rd. So another 7 days, I have another live stream. That'll be on the 10th. So I might go ahead and change the time to 8 o'clock Arizona time. That way, all of you outside of Arizona would have the same time, but then that puts me earlier for my Arizona viewers who some of who don't get up. Ooh, that's a cup of coffee. You got it. Some folks don't get up at 8 o'clock, so I'll have to struggle or think about that a little bit and see how it goes. Yep, there he is in all his glory. He's such a good boy. He's really good at training us to do what he wants, if you know what I mean. He's really good at training us to do what he wants. So we have a toy coming. I was chatting with Lily in one of the live stream chats, and she bought her Lab Mix Pepper a new toy, and she really likes it. So I ordered one for Lucas. You'll need to rake the path, right? I ordered one for Lucas, and it should be here in a couple of days. Yeah, I know. 9 o'clock live is pretty early. Like Box Fan D, that's about the time she gets up. So maybe I'll leave it the way it is. So if I leave it scheduled the same time, which is 9 o'clock a.m. Arizona, then everyone else except for Arizona will see it an hour later. So maybe I'll do that because I really don't want to be too early. Yeah, I know. Bernays a late sleeper too. Phil's here. Good morning, Phil. Hope you're doing well. Phil saying hello to everybody. Crafty Travelers in the house. Good morning. Good morning. Good to have you back home from my Arizona trip. Very cool. Very cool. All right. What else is going on? Well, we've got a trip to Mesa, which is basically Phoenix area. It's a couple hours north of us. My little sister's coming in at 2 o'clock this afternoon, flying into Mesa Gateway, and we're going to go up there and pick her up. So looking forward to that. This is Tanya. If you've been on my channel a while, you may have met her. I interviewed her a couple years ago on a Monday morning live stream, and she's looking forward to getting out of the cold northeastern Iowa weather and down here in the little bit dusty southern Arizona desert. All right, Phil. Come here, Lucas. Come here. We got scratches for Phil, right? Those are for Phil. Yeah, that's scratches from Phil. And Catherine Cook, I think, is probably in the chat too. So we got to give her hugs too, right, Lucas? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's from Catherine. There's from Phil. Yeah, yeah. There you go. All right. Go back to sleep. He's napping. Yeah, a little chilly today, right? Mid 60s. Little chilly. And yes, it is going to be windy. We had terrible winds the other day, March 1st. We had an emergency alert. You know, when you get your phone screaming at you whenever there's a emergency. Well, we had that happen. And this is what we got. National Weather Service dust storm warning. And so they give you instructions: stay alive when visibility drops, pull far off the road and put your vehicle in park, turn off the lights, keep your foot off the brake. And then, of course, if you have respiratory issues, take care of that too. So all of our apps were screaming at us. Luckily, we were at home, and Merton and Sue were on the road, but they saw the storm ahead of them, and they pulled over and waited for it to pass. There's the same view. That's the view out our backyard there. Normally, Ragged Top Mountain and the Silver Bell Mountains are all nice and clear, and you can see the detail real well. Not today. Wow, this is cool. And it's still pretty dusty out there. Let's see. I think I have an app that tells me what the weather's going to be in the next 24 hours. It's a UAV forecast app. And it says not good to fly because the winds, you see the gusts, 34 mile per hour gusts today. So it's not going to be good flying weather, not going to be good breathing weather. And we have to drive to Phoenix. So we'll have to be careful. We'll take the pickup truck that does pretty well. Looking at tomorrow's forecast, it looks like tomorrow will be better, though. That's a good thing. Yeah, he's a good boy. Naj is in the house, another channel member. Good morning, good morning. Well, probably afternoon. What are we, 2 hours difference? Not quite afternoon, huh? Thanks for joining us. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Glad you had a good time. So we had the Ironwood meetup, and if you look carefully at this photo, let's see, Lucas Cuddles photo. What did I do with it? The wall hanging that Lucy made for us is in the background on the wall. Let's see. No, that's not it. That's him catching. This one. Right in the background there on the wall, you can see, let me see if I can find it here. Oh, here we go. Right there. That's a wall hanging that Lucy made us from Whoa Nelly Adventures, commemorating the 2025 Ironwood meetup. And so we put it up on the wall. Speaking of that old guy sitting in the chair, I don't know who he is, but see that Afghan on the back of the chair, that purple Afghan? Oki made that for my grandmother. I don't know. We were trying to figure it out the other day, 30 years ago, maybe. And when Grandma Beyer passed, I got it back. We got it back. Oki made that. And it just amazes me when I look at that. You know, when you're knitting something or crocheting something, how many years it lasts. I mean, it's just amazing to me that it lasts so many years. And it makes a great throw over, you know, the back of the chair. And reminds me of Grandma Beyer every time I look at it. So pretty cool. Yeah, there's Lucas taking a break while Ava Potterfield is doing her live stream in the morning. And he actually watches TV too. It's pretty fun to watch him watch TV. Nomadic Camping is here. Good morning. Good morning. No, I'm not sure. Anybody else buffering? Oh, I'll bet. I'll bet. Yeah, we had a nice meal with them yesterday. And, you know, they're such great people. They drive all the way up here, down here to Ironwood, you know, a full day's drive when you're in the RV pulling a trailer. And what do they want to do? They want to fix us something to eat. So Sue fixed a fabulous meal with ham and beans, baked beans, and coleslaw. And so we drove from our place out to the monument where they were camped, and we had a great visit with them. And yeah, I think we're going to miss them. We know we're going to miss them too. They're on their way back. I think they're leaving about 9 o'clock this morning. They should be pulling out about now and heading west. I think they're going to hit Houston next, and then they're going to stop at the folks that got their dogs, Gracie and Spike. They're going to stop at their place and visit there in Texas. So they're just going to kind of meander back home. And Merton's got to go back to work the 1st of April. So, boy, my allergies are bothering me today. Excuse me. Oh, UAV unidentified. Yeah, it's different now, right? Lauren is here. Good morning. Good morning. Good to have you. Yes, for sure. Back in the 1970s when we lived in Palm Desert, we got caught in a sandstorm. Wow, yeah. I remember some of those days when I was a kid back in the 70s. Yeah, that would just blast your paint right off practically. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be neat, Lonnie, to see her do a macrame class at the next meetup. Would have to be something simple, right? Something easy enough for especially old guys like me to do that. I know my arthritic fingers don't work as well as they used to. That's cool. That's cool. Yep, that's Ava right now, and I forgot to take that off. I'm just here playing with the chat. There I am. I'm just reading the chat, not paying attention. Yeah, we did. We had a very nice meal with Merton and Sue. They camped out on Pump Station Road, which is about 4 or 5 miles from here where we live. So it made it very convenient to go down. Oh, yeah, she can cook. She can definitely cook. That's a good idea, a keychain. You know something, and she could take well, it probably would be a donation. She could take, I think Sticker Mule does those buttons and keychains. Maybe she can incorporate like a meetup sticker keychain with some macrame on it. That would be nice. And Lucy says they quite often they watch my live streams, but they don't comment. So again, Lucy and Brian, thank you very much for the macrame. That's very special to us. No, that was me. That was me. Sorry. I was just doing the old guy thing. Yeah, that was me. I was paying attention to the chat, not paying attention to what was on the screen. You know where Pump Station is, huh? Jack, you still out there? Or did you move off? All right, what else we have? So about 11 o'clock, we got to hit the road. we're gonna put Lucas in his kennel here at home. He has separation anxiety big time, so we're afraid to leave him in the house because we might not have a house when we get back home. So we put him in the kennel. We give him lots of toys, snacks, and that one toy that Gracie gave me, where you can stuff peanut butter inside of it. One of the Kong toys. It's a red Kong toy. We're gonna load that up with peanut butter and leave that with him. So he should be. He's down here sleeping too. He should be just fine while we're gone. Look at him down there. He's cutting some Z's down there. Hey, what are you doing? Huh? What are you doing sleeping? We're doing a live stream, don't you know? Huh? Don't you know we're doing a live stream, Lucas? Yeah, no napping on the job, mister. No napping on the job. Okay. Trying to keep him awake because I want him to sleep when he's in the kennel. Yeah. He's a good boy. Yeah, a good boy. I know we've had a lot of dogs over the years, and it seems like every dog we have or have had is the best one, and he definitely fits in that category. He is the smartest, I think the smartest dog we have, or maybe we got smarter because he's done a really good job training us. We also got notification that we thought we were losing our trash service. We pay a family run company um, $20 a month to haul our trash off. They give us a tote and everything. And they sold. And then we got an email from the new company, which is also a family run operation. And they said, "Hey, we're picking up service for you. Everything will be the same. You just got to send the money somewhere else to a new company." So we're thankful for that. I know that the one of the big nationwide companies, Waste Management, uh, was trying to convince us and many of our neighbors to move to them. They started off with an initial $10 a month charge, but I like staying with the local companies, especially family run businesses. I don't care, if it costs a little more, it's $20 versus $10. And I think Waste Management is up to 20 now. But I like supporting local businesses and family run operations here in Arizona. I'm going to tell you guys a secret. Fangirl Cheryl is celebrating a birthday. I don't know if you know it or not, but I think she said she's going to be 29 years old. I'm not exactly positive. That's kind of what she looks like around 29 when you check her out on her channel. So let's wish Fangirl Cheryl a happy birthday. So happy birthday, Fangirl Cheryl. Yeah, Lucas all stretched out. Boy, Ava and Doug have a house full of pups too, and they're so cute. That's what I'm worried about. Yeah. And before we got the crate, um, I kept Lucas in the garage and had an RV seat out there, which he tore up. So that told me right away that we needed to crate him when we leave, and that's what we've been doing the last couple years, and he really doesn't mind it. Yeah, he's a sweet boy. Oh, yeah. And furniture is so doggone expensive now. I mean, it's crazy. Uh-oh, there we go. We left Izzy alone in the RV, and that's what happened. Yikes. There's the happy birthdays for Cheryl. And she might be carrying us around in her pocket because she works and she starts about the same time as my live stream starts. So, yeah, happy 29th. There she is. If I switch the numbers, I'm 36 today. That's Hey, I haven't thought about that. Maybe I'll do that. No, I can't switch the numbers on me. I'm 69. If I switch the numbers, that makes me 96. Maybe I'll just leave it the way it is. Yeah, 36 is the new 29, right? Three of our dogs are crate trained, yeah, and it's good to do that, especially when they're young. Now, our last 2 dogs, were together, and maybe Ava, maybe you can answer this. So Oki and I have talked about, should we get a second dog for Lucas? Well, he doesn't do real well with other dogs, so we're not sure. I think we would need professional help to see if he would tolerate another dog. We had 2 dogs before, and they kept each other company. Um, I wonder if he would do better if he had another small dog to be a companion. I don't know what you guys think. Oh, you took Mondays off. Awesome, Cheryl. Awesome. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here. Watching from the Philippines. Oh, I've been to the Philippines before. My wife is from Okinawa. I spent 10 years there. That's where we met. And I traveled temporary duty to the Philippines many times, as well as South Korea. And just love Asia. It's just a beautiful place. Right now, I'm 95. Hey, maybe we can pick and choose, huh? But in a few months, I'll be 6. There you go. So we only switch those, we only flip those numbers when it makes sense to us, right? Yep, and we make sure when we put them in the crate, it's not a punishment, and we learned that early on before we started that. You don't want them to think that when they're bad, they get crated. So we don't do that. We make it a positive experience. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. So let me show you Vangirl Cheryl's channel. She said she's going to be doing a live this afternoon, and I think it's about 2 o'clock my time. Let me share a screen with you, and I want to show you Vangirl Cheryl's channel right here. Celebrating my birthday and 800 wonderful subscribers with a live at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time here in the Arctic. If you don't follow her channel, check her channel out because she lives up there in really cold country. And she's shown us a few Arctic storms that rolled through. So I'm going to be picking my sister Tanya up right at 2 o'clock from the airport. I'm going to try to watch while we're in the truck driving around. But if you guys could check out Vangirl Cheryl at 3 p.m. Central, let's try to support her channel. And if you're not subbed, she's at 800. It would be great to help her out with some subscribers. Natural denning in staking crates. Yep. Now, one thing that we learned, at first I bought a really nice cushion for him and put it in there so he would have a comfortable place to lay. And what did he do? He tore it up. I think it was frustration of being in the crate, or I don't know, or play if he was just playing with it. But he tore it up, and then I put a couple of towels in there, and he tore them up too. So we just leave him in there just with a bare floor, and he does just fine. Must be some youngsters up there. I think you've got to be pretty, at least young at heart, to make it through that cold. Oh, traveling Merton and Sue just popped in. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for the meal yesterday. It was fantastic. Ham and beans. 65 going on 39. I like that. Makes my Mondays the day to look forward to. Awesome, Cheryl. Awesome. Each dog's different, and some do better with a companion dog and others don't. Yeah, I wonder, I don't know. Some dogs it's a no-brainer. You know that your dog will get along with anyone. Lucas is not like that. In fact, we had him with a trainer, a professional trainer, for a couple of months. We went in, took him in there, and tried to get him used to other dogs. And one small dog that our trainer had, and he would flip back to rushing that dog almost like he was being protective, or I don't know. I could not figure it out. All right, you're on the road. So we'll all miss Merton and Sue, and we'll wish them safe travels as they embark on the next leg of their journey heading back to Massachusetts. So I texted Merton this morning and let him know that we got all kinds of warnings today in southeastern Arizona with winds. It's supposed to be another windy day down there and here. So take it slow and easy. Oh, yeah. Peace Journey is here. Good morning. Good morning. Little dogs like to be in a one dog family. Yeah. Like Chihuahuas, right? Whale blubber recipes. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. If you watch her channel, you enjoy her. She's a neat lady. She does videos quite often, especially during storms, and always interesting to see her walk around videos too. Van Girl Cheryl does some great walk around videos in the little village that she lives in up there. Everybody's saying hello to Merton and Sue, and they're driving, so they may not get back to all of you, but they can certainly see your greetings. All right, let's go check out Van. Let's see here, Crafty Traveler. Crafty Traveler. Let's check out her channel. She's a channel member, so I want to show her off. All right. Share screen. Crafty Traveler right there. She just dropped a van tour of this 80-year-old woman who camps in her van, and her name is Sharon. She's a very young 80 years old. Let's play it and see what it looks like.
Dodge Ram conversion van, and it's a mid-top. Person 5'4" and under can stand up in it.
So you can stand up in your
I
van.
can stand because I'm 5'4".
Very.
So there's Crafty Traveler. Be sure to check her out. She has a great channel. She does a lot of camping in California, and she was out here at Ironwood 2025. And she has a large group of friends and just a neat lady, neat lady. Thank you, Tim. Appreciate you posting that. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. And I think it's important for us to all support each other, you know? It's important to do that. You folks are over here. What the heck is that? Wow, thank you, Phil. Appreciate it very much. Phil, you are awesome. Thank you. So Phil threw $10 in the pot. Appreciate that very much, Phil. Traveling today to another state park. I can live in state parks for $650 a month. That's pretty cheap. Yeah, we always have, when you meet people and you just instantly connect with them. Lucas is back. That's how we feel about Merton and Sue. They're just people that we connected well with, and that very caring people. I think you're a little bit spoiled. Are you spoiled? Yeah. Are you spoiled, Lucas? I think you're a little spoiled. Yes, I think so. I think so. Anyway, Merton and Sue are great friends, and we really, really enjoy hanging out with them. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. There it is right there. Thank you, Phil. Appreciate it very much. And I thank all of you for being here. I know it takes time out of your day, and I appreciate it very much. I watched many of those that were there. That's cool. The video of Sharon's van has over 16,000 views now. That's awesome. And van tour type videos and interviews are really good content for any channel. As a matter of fact, I think Mo Bang for Your Bucks, Tim, has a premiere coming up with his tour of Marshall's van. Mellow Nomadic Adventures has a new to him van. It's a 2015, and he just redid all the interior on it. And he was out here at Ironwood 25. So Mo Bang for Your Bucks will be doing a premiere. I think it's this evening, maybe. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. I agree, Jack. I agree. Says I have to be in Canada. I am in Canada. Any ideas what to do? Huh. I have not heard that. I know that you can't join, if somebody has memberships, you cannot join from your phone. I have to get on my laptop in order to join a channel. So I don't know if you have a laptop, Cheryl. Maybe that's the secret. Yes, they are. Oh, cool. Yeah. Now, Mo Bang for your bucks, Tim has a great minivan too, and that's a nice thing about having a minivan. I mean, you're running groceries and running errands and using it for transportation. Why not use it for camping? And that's a great way. A lot of folks are looking at that, turning their minivan or whatever you have in the driveway into a camper that you can get out and enjoy nature. Okay, Gracie posted a link for Tim's. Very cool. Thank you, Gracie, for doing that. All right, 8:06 Central Time. So you might wonder why Mobang sets it at 8:06 Central Time. I'm going to guess because maybe that works for the notifications. I know that I always set mine at the top of the hour. I need to try to do that, try to offset it a few minutes, and maybe the notifications will go out. And Tim is another great friend. All of you in here are good friends. Tim is another great friend that we connect to. He's got a interesting background in how he ended up in the States as a young child. And he is very appreciative of what we have here in our country. All right, Phil, appreciate that. Number 16 on the likes. Yeah, we'll check that out. We'll check that out. Right, right. No tariffs that way. Absolutely, Cheryl. Absolutely. Debbie's here. Good morning, Debbie. Well, maybe afternoon where you're at right now, huh? Yeah, they're not easy to find. The Toyota Siennas are great cars. Toyota in general is a great car. I found a RAV4 for our daughter. I've mentioned this before. She had a minivan, a Dodge minivan that had 230,000 miles on it, and it was running pretty thin. And so I started looking. Geez, I've been looking for a couple years, and I came across this Toyota RAV4 that was owned by a retired couple. Didn't have a lot of miles on it. It had 142,000 miles on it. It was a 2007, and it was very well taken care of. And I got it for $6,000, and she's driving it now. So, you know, raising 3 kids as a single mom, she doesn't have a lot of extra money, even though she's got a great job at the elementary school here as the school secretary. But raising 3 teenagers and trying to keep them fed, you can imagine. Most of you know what that's like. There she is. Good morning, Brene. Ordered a new laptop, so we'll try that. I think you'll find that'll be a lot easier, Cheryl. Eastern Standard Time. Wow, so you're way over there. I can imagine that time change, right? I mean, that's 2 hours, right? Is that 2-hour time change? And, Kat was talking in Ava's live this morning about she used to drive a truck and made deliveries all over the country, and she said it was not easy keeping up with the time changes as you went across country. Phil, or Tim, you got your taxes done yet? I still have to do mine. Still gathering papers, though. I gotta get those papers from the banks that paid me $1.23 in interest last year, because you better not miss those when you do your taxes. There you go. Yeah, that's an easy trip for him. He could zip right up there in a day. Takes half off of my camp. Nice, very nice. Yeah, in this day and age, saving some money, that's important. Still morning Central Time. Hello to all. Okay, so you're just an hour off from us, Debbie. So Debbie's saying blanket hello to everybody. Oh yeah, they're great vehicles, aren't they? And this one that we bought our daughter has the V6 in it. And at first I was a little bit worried about fuel mileage, but she drove it to Phoenix to visit an old friend of hers that she's known since high school. And she said it was beautiful on the highway and very good on fuel mileage. So turned out to be, yeah, right. Teenage boys, Gracie says. You can't keep a teenage boy full for more than about 15 minutes. Wow. Toyota Tundras. And that's the early versions, right? I heard that some of the newer ones, just like any other vehicle, seems like the newer vehicles just don't last like the older ones. Come to think of it, the guy who redid our roof on our house, here's Lucas again. You think he's spoiled? The guy who redid the roof on our house had a early Toyota Tundra, and he said it had over 300,000 miles on it. And when he started it up and ran it, it sounded really good. Are you spoiled? Yes, you are. Yeah, I think you're spoiled. Yes, you are. All right. So yeah, they run a long time. And so as I'm pushing 70 years old, next year I'll be 70, we're starting to plan what our next vehicle is going to be. Now we have a 2014 Dodge Ram pickup that's still in good shape. It's only got 120,000 miles on it, but I think I want a smaller vehicle that we can get in and out of easily. As we age, you don't want to climb up and down all the time, especially when you have bad knees or a bad back. So we're talking about what do we want for like a second vehicle. Now I've got a couple of older Jeeps that I play around with, and the Cherokee is a backup for our daughter, and don't tell him, but probably grandson, in case he's driving mom's old van. So I'm going to keep that Cherokee for a while and maybe pass it on. We'll see. But to have another fairly new vehicle to carry us into, our 80s, because when we buy a vehicle, we hang on to it. This Dodge pickup we bought new in 2014, it's 11 years old now. And, it's paid off. We don't owe a penny on it, but we have had to do some repairs on it because it has the diesel engine, the 3.0 diesel engine. They put the DEF system on those vehicles, and that was when they first started doing it back in 2014 when we bought it. And so that's had some glitches, some recalls, and a lot of repairs. But, it's still running. We have a good shop here in Tucson that takes care of it for us. And so I'll run it till the wheels fall off. Oh, yeah. Quartzite dust is another good way to get rid of it is to open the windows and let it blow out as you're going down the road. That's right. It'll take a while. Dust everywhere. And you can see it back here. That was March 1st when we had our big dust storm roll through here. It was crazy. Yeah. Welcome to Arizona, living in the dirt. Well, that's nice. That's nice. Juggling the numbers to pay as little as possible. Yeah. I hear that. Although I misjuggled one year and had to send them a check a couple years later. If you make a mistake, they'll catch you, but it usually takes like 2 years. Right, right. For sure. All right, folks, I met a native of Quartzsite. She said, don't bother dusting. Almost 11 o'clock where Van Girl Shirl is. All right, so that's what, 4 hours from now for your live? Oh, yeah. Use eggs for payment, right? Oh, yeah. Jock is a good boy, too. That's right. Yeah, you have a Toyota, huh? 250,000 miles. It rat tap taps when you first crank it up, but it quiets down as it warms up. Very cool. Misha's here. Good morning. Good morning. Good to have you. I got to catch up on your videos. Are you still doing the Sunday piano? Misha Lee does Sunday piano videos. Traveling Patty is here. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, Jack's driven that Cherokee. He knows what it's like. It's really in pretty good shape. Of course, I've replaced most everything in it. Those old Jeeps have really good, reliable 6-cylinder engines. And so I went through the whole vehicle. I put, water pump, power steering pump, all the major components have been replaced, radiator, fuel pump, everything, even the underside, some of the undercarriage has been replaced. And it runs great. It'll do 80, 85 on the freeway too. Nice and smooth. One owner Tundra 4x4. Yep. That'd be the way to go. Until they got no clank. I hear you. It's cost effective to do that, right? Buy a used car and then drive it until the wheels fall off. All right, Lorna, thanks for popping in very much. Appreciate it. Okay, live at 3, so be sure to check out Van Girl Shirl at 3 o'clock Central this afternoon. She's going to go live. Each egg is numbered. Oh, serial numbered. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Okay. All right, Misha Lee does some beautiful piano music on Sunday, so check out her channel too. Thanks everybody for being here today and spending an hour with me. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. Thank you. And like Fangirl Cheryl says, if you run across somebody that doesn't have a smile, give them yours.
Wake up to a brand new day. Smile at the sun's warm ray. Greet the world with open arms. Spread good vibes and charms. Kind words change the scene. Make life feel like a dream. Help someone who's in need. Plant a little kindness seed. Shine bright like a star. No matter where you are, kindness takes you far. Light up the world. Together we can make it. Love's the way to fake it. Leave a little joy behind. In every heart you'll find. No need for heavy words. Be like chirping birds. Simple acts can heal. Make every moment real. Shine bright like a star. No matter where you are, kindness takes you far. Light up the world. No need for heavy words. Be like chirping birds. Simple acts can heal. Make every moment